Hello, hello. This is Leo's full moon in Virgo reading. It is the blood moon full lunar eclipse in Virgo. So let's do it. I'm gonna pull, this is for anyone with a prominent Leo placement, sun, moon, rising, Venus North Node, or anyone who resonates with the message, or if you're cross-watching for a Leo, you're also welcome. So let us get some energy on the table, on the blanket really, because I'm posted up. Okay. Got trick, joy, and instinct. All right. Message for Leo, please. Messages for Leo. Okay, we got one. We got determination in reverse, then I dropped it and it flipped upright. So I'm gonna read you, and then look at that. On the cut we have courage, Leo energy. I'm gonna read the determination in reverse first, because that's the way it initially came out. This is a card of salmon. A salmon card. Here we go. Okay, the shadow reading, which is the reverse reading. It says, one shadow reading of the salmon card is the feeling of being lost on your, oh, I just remembered I had a headphone in, hold on. Is the feeling of being lost on your path. Often we take new pathways, streams, and they seem like a new direction altogether. You might feel lost or like you have made a bad decision. Try not to focus on the feeling of I want to say division. Yeah. Sorry, that was just the weirdest sound. It sounded like a cat was like whining, but my cat is right here. Sorry. Can you hear that? There is a cat howling or something. That is so weird. I'm sorry, Leo. That was weird. Okay. Sorry, you might feel lost or like you've made a bad decision. Try not to focus on the feeling of division. Instead, try and focus on the journey. Rivers lead back to the sea eventually. Upright, it says this card is about a marathon as opposed to a sprint. This card is reassuring you that you are on the right path, even though it may seem treacherous, and urging you to stick by your convictions. The salmon's natural ability to find their way home may imbue this card with a feeling of return, navigation, and finding one's way back to a place of acceptance. So it just feels like you're kind of back and forth and feeling a little bit like lost and confused in your journey. Sorry, that sound is like tripping me out. Let's get some more information on this. I'm gonna pull some tarot. Let's see. Sorry, that was so weird. Okay. It's like I want to like imitate the sound for you, but then I also like don't want to do that. I'm just gonna not. one more shuffle and we'll get some energy on the table. See if we can... Okay, wow. This is a really nice card. This card is all about relaxing, laying back, enjoying. It's like your worries can wait. This card is about feeling like you don't have the right tools to navigate the situation that you're in. And then you have the Eight of Ducks. It's kind of about a little bit like chaos and how, well, let's just see. Messages for Leo, please. What do the Leos need to hear right now? We got Queen of Cups on the side. That very loving mother. This is heavy on the mother energy. This could be like a mother wound. This is Cancer energy. This could be like a water sign. This could be you. In your emotions. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Messages for Leo, please. We got the moon. We got double Cancer energy out here with the Queen of Cups and the moon. The moon is all about, this particular moon card is all about mystery and intrigue and elusiveness and not taking that personally. Kind of like how the moon, we push all these like feelings and thoughts and what's the word I'm looking for? Impressions of what we think the moon is and doing and is about, and it's kind of like we don't really know. It could be something that's like eluding you. Ooh. Okay, Ace of Pentacles reverse. This is like a missed opportunity. You could be feeling confused or uncertain about if something is a missed opportunity, feeling like you missed your path maybe, or like you took the wrong path and missed an opportunity because of it. Messages. Ooh. Yeah, with Judgment. This can go really either way at this point in the reading. This could be about making a final judgment call, or this could be like a resurrection of sorts. What's the message here for Leo, please? What's the overall message? Death. Scorpio energy. So this Death card is about an ending. This card is like described as like the truest form of death. So it's like something is ending, and maybe it's something that you had to make a judgment call on. Maybe you are feeling like this judgment you had to make is a missed opportunity, or maybe you feel like you missed an opportunity because of a judgment call that you or somebody else made. What's the Death? Four of Cups. This particular Four of Cups is about being offered something really beautiful from the divine and kind of turning your nose up at it. the Princess of Pentacles in reverse. This is about someone who is spoiled and doesn't really know what they have when they have it. This could be someone that you were dealing with. This could be your own energy, not, you know, being aware of maybe that you're not aware of. I'm going to read this Four of Cups card. Okay. It says Four of Cups is taking a break to be frustrated with where you are. Even in light of all the options before you, it's becoming tired of the same old thing, even if it's what you wanted once upon a time. In a reading, the Four of Cups is a pause on things while you reevaluate what is before you, what your options are, and your frustrations or unhappiness with the situation. This disappointment requires you to take time and contemplate what is before you earnestly. Even with a magical cup being offered by the air, you sit arms folded, disinterested. Sometimes in life we are offered joy and beauty left and right and become so inundated with it, we become bored by it. Not necessarily disappointed with the options, but with ourselves for not being in love with the options. When life is going so well, we no longer find the beautiful beautiful. Joy and happiness feels flat and leaves us stuck in our stagnation. This happens with too much of any good thing, too much of anything good, and especially stings when we have. Damn, my throat chakra is fucking up on me. Okay. This happens with too much of anything good, and especially stings when we've had a hard time getting here. We pushed so hard for this to end up here with all we wanted, but in abundance where it no longer feels like our reward or frankly anything great. It can help to remind yourself that this is the reward for a struggle long held. It can also it can also help to remind yourself that this is guys, I'm so sorry. I cannot read tonight. It can also help to remind yourself that this is not the final road. There's more work towards and new rewards to enjoy. It feels like apathy. Maybe you had this Queen of Cups energy that you didn't fully, that you was elusive in a way, and this apathy caused a missed opportunity and an ending is kind of what I'm getting. Yeah. 10 swords and a rock bottom. We got the Revolution card on the bottom of the deck. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Why this rock bottom energy? Maybe you're feeling like you hit rock bottom after being apathetic towards something, towards someone who was your kin, who was supposed to be like soul family. This card is all about finding solace and reprieve and community in people who too are outcasted. Maybe this apathetic energy felt like a betrayal to someone who saw you, or you saw as kin, as this is a person who knows a similar struggle to you, and offered their cup of love with this Queen of Cups and this Four of Cups. And it looks like it looks like you're so used to getting everything you want, maybe, or having options, or whatever, that it caused this energy of rejection. These two together feel like a rejection of like a soul family. Or if not soul family, yeah, this feels like soul family. This is people who know a similar pain or past struggle, or come from a similar background that can relate to you, and you kind of band together and find peace and community and connection. What's this Ten of Swords? Nine of Pentacles with the Star. Maybe this person or you chose an independent energy. It looks like someone who put yourself where you belong, Leo. This is someone choosing to remain independent and heal and remain hopeful, and even remain seen. This is a special person. This is like I think that platypus has, hold on, I'm gonna read that. It's the Star card. This is like, there's been a Tower energy, there's been an ending, because after the Tower comes the Star. Okay. Man, I feel like I have to burp. Hold on. I just ate a banana bread muffin. It says, the stars is... Man, I can't fucking read tonight. The star is the small goal of life, and finding joy in them rather than always looking to the larger markers of goals or dreams. It's finding the little journeys, treats, and gifts to be as wonderful. It's not easy to do, but believing that this little guy is as wonderful as the great creature in the other Star card is what it takes to find joy in life. Yeah, and the other Star card is this energy. It's like a creature that's like unlike anyone. So, maybe this is an energy that found you, or you found them maybe unremarkable or something. This is someone who delves into the waters to find joy. That noise is tripping me up. I'm so sorry, Leo. He's a simple finder of beauty in small things, using his precious little senses underwater to find treasures. Look, I love this guy, and he loves us back. The star finds small, beautiful things in our world, a bit murk covered, hidden, but they're nonetheless, and we're blessed for it. Find joy in a child's joy. Find joy in someone's silly or guilty pleasure. Take a day or two to watch kids' movies. Go to the park. And uncreepily, maybe, watch kids just being kids. Go get yourself an ice cream, a thrifted shirt or scarf or hat. Do something small and beautiful for yourself to remind yourself that there are long-term goals and dreams, and there are little ones. The little joys, beautiful and simple, here before us at all times. Okay, sorry, I'm really struggling to read tonight. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it seems like that's your advice. Nine of Pentacles is a stable, single energy. It feels like you're, if this is you feeling like you've been betrayed by someone or people that you found comfort in, you're being called to take care of yourself in little ways. Do something small. As the book said. Yeah, because the tower's right here. So the tower with the star feels like if this is the natural progression of the tarot. So any other messages here for Leo, please? What do they need to hear and know right now? Eight of Cups. Sideways. So Eight of Cups is walking away from what no longer serves you. It's sideways, so this could be a mutual decision between two people. This could be something that you're undecided about. Clarify the Eight of Cups, please. Ooh. Four of Wands. Ooh. It just got good. So because this Eight of Cups is sideways and not upright, which would be walking away from something or needing to walk away from something, it was sideways. So it's like an indecision, or I don't know. And then the Four of Wands came out, and the Four of Wands is about partnership. And not always a good one. This card specifically says that this is about two people banding together, and sometimes for evil. It literally says that in the deck. So maybe this is making the decision to walk away from a partnership that let's clarify that Four of Wands before I say anything, because now I'm curious as hell. Ace of Swords. What the fuck? What is this Four of Wands, please? What can we know about this Four of Wands energy? Okay, this is another very interesting card. This deck is really cool. The Knight of, I don't even know how to pronounce this, Quasir. This card is all about magnitude. This is about someone who affects your life in a magnitude so large that it's incomprehensible. Like, you cannot even fathom, understand, and comprehend the way that a person can affect you, the way a partnership can affect you. What else can we know? Damn, this is getting good. Oh my God. The fucking deck just flipped open with the devil. And this devil's all about indulging our in sex, drugs, rock and roll. It's like about overindulging. It's about indulgence. Indulgence in drugs, alcohol, sex, things like that. And it's about it not being a bad thing, but it's about just being guided by our baser instincts, like our base, the lower chakras, if you will. Yeah, with the Three of Cups, which is like celebration, partying with friends. Okay. What the hell is this Four of Wands and Knight of Quasirs about? This is really interesting, Leo. Oof. We have the Queen of Wands on the side, which is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's not upright. It's not reversed. It's on the side. So is this Queen of Cups. It's very interesting. It feels like these energies are very like in flux on how they show up in your world, maybe based on how you treat them or vice versa. This could be your energy. You could be this Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands on the side, dealing with someone who it maybe isn't seeing your beauty and value. I want more on this Eight of Cups on the side with the Four of Wands and the Knight of Quasirs. It feels like, okay, let me get one more. Yeah, it's not good energy. You got the Fool on the side, and this particular Fool is all about not all that glitters is gold. I mean, look at that guy. So it feels like you're still undecided about this Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups energy. Because maybe the effect that they've had in your life has been so grand. It's just been so, it's just taken over so much. It's so, I'm going to read you the Knight of Quasirs, because I don't know how I'm even saying that right. Okay. Quasars. The Knight of Quasars is a bringer of something so big and heavy and far-reaching that we won't understand its impact until we feel it. And then it rings out beyond us. Be mindful of what you do. We don't know just how far our actions go. In the reading, the Knight of Quasirs says, look, I had to go to the library and research Quasirs for it. I mean, I didn't, this is what the book says. It says, I mean, I didn't have to, but I felt like I had to. I might be a fortune teller, but I don't know anything about astronomy or astrophysics or any of that. And I think that the Knight of Quasirs is this thing. It says it is a deceptive creature. Oh, I don't remember that part. I did not remember that part. It is a deceptive creature depicted so simply. It approaches us as any other knight, but what it says and leaves us with is so massive, super massive. It's so heavy that we have no concept of how big it is. What does it mean for something to have 2 billion times the mass of the sun? That's what this energy represents. Like really, you hit 10 times, 1,000, or 100 times, 1,000 times, 100,000, and this is still a factor It says, and this is still a factor of magnitude larger. This is what the Knight of Croziers brings. Something, information, a notice, a letter, an event that we will never be able to fathom its impossible reaching impact in our lives or the lives of those that are here with us. It's a domino action that once started will run into depths we can't even see, then beyond our hearing. What it brings is so big, it will change our lives forever. Whew. So, Leo, let's just say, if you were on the fence about this partnership, we'll call it a partnership, because it could be in business, it could be in love, it could, whatever, business. I don't know if I said that. This is something that, like the book said, doesn't have good intentions, and not all that glitters is gold. This is a deceptive energy. It feels like you're being called to remain single and stable and heal and find the little joys and avoid all of this completely, if possible. Closing message, please, for Leo. Closing message for Leo, please. Okay. 6 of Cups on the side. Anything else? Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is about giving and receiving. And with this Queen of Swords, it's about the song Cold Heart Bitch, just a kiss on the, like, ruling with an iron. Did I say iron fist earlier? I don't know why that analogy keeps coming to mind. Use your sword, your logic, and avoid whatever this is, whomever that is. And maybe this is something you've already avoided with this King of Ghosts coming out, and the decision is haunting you. Maybe you feel uncertain about walking away from something. Maybe, again, because this 8 of Cups is on its side, it's like, am I making the right decision? Is this the right choice? Like, did I do the right thing? It's like, I feel like walk away and don't look back. Head over heart. And try not to let it haunt you. Maybe right now you're feeling like this is a missed opportunity because you had to make this judgment call. But I think with the Sun, I love when that happens. It is for the best. It will lead you. Walking away will lead you to your ultimate happiness. Look at that happy pumpkin. It's almost time to start, and with the sunflowers, it's almost time to start planting seeds for a fruitful new beginning. I love this for you. And the sun, ending with the Sun card with Leo energy is really beautiful. It feels like you could have been pulled into, with the 9 of Cups on the cut, wish fulfillment. You're not missing out on anything. Whoever you're walking away from is missing out. With the Death and the Devil again. Again, I'm getting that message of sobriety that came out earlier. Damn. If you're on a healing journey, I'm wishing you, and we're all on a healing journey, really. But if you're trying to stay on the straight and narrow and you're trying to make better choices for yourself, especially regarding addiction and things like that, because those two cards together, that's what that signifies for me a lot of times, especially in this particular deck. Those two specific cards, out of all 118 cards, those two cards came out again. I'm wishing you well. Yeah. With the Seven of Cups on the bottom. You have a lot. With all these options, this card is about being overwhelmed with options and not being able to pick one. Maybe because some of them are shady. And you really can't decipher, but it's like with the Hanged Man, take a step back and evaluate the situation and then make a choice. I love you, Leo. I hope this was helpful. I'm gonna just pull one closing card for you. Let's get some lighter energy in here. Hopefully. That was a heavy one, I feel. I mean, it wasn't too bad, but... Safety. Make safe choices. Preparation. And healing. Yeah. Closing message for Leo, please. What's the closing message? Ooh, safety came out again. I'm gonna read the safety card to you. It's an eel. Here it is. I opened right up to it. Fuck, I love when that happens. Okay, it says... I'm sorry, I'm so slow tonight. I don't know why I'm struggling to pronounce this word. Eels are furtive. We're gonna skip it. Often burying themselves in the murky depths. The idiom slippery as an eel refers to the eel's ability to escape harm. Yeah, escaping that, like, energy that would affect you on such a magnitude that, like, yeah. The iris is the tall, hardy flower from which the fleur de lis, a medieval symbol of power and victory, is derived. Together, the stealthy eel and the mighty iris indicate safety in our homes, relationships, and work. It says now is a good time to establish healthy boundaries. If others take offense, do not fret over their reaction. Stand firm in your power like the iris. Yes. Yeah. I think whatever indecision you had about walking away from someone, I hope this reading reassured you that walking away is in your best interest. Not that I'm telling you what to do. Free will is a thing, you know. The little journal prompt is, what do I need in order to feel safe? And how can I extend my safety to others? Leo, I am wishing you nothing but the best. Stay strong in your boundaries and stay safe. Love you.